In a realm painted with the hues of dawn and twilight, where rivers flowed with liquid moonlight, lived a fairy princess named Elara. Her wings were not just for flight. They were masterpieces woven from starlight and morning dew, shimmering with all the colors of a rainbow. From the highest blossom to the deepest moss-covered stone, everyone in the Whispering Woods knew of Princess Elara and her magnificent wings. She would dance in the sky, her laughter like the chiming of tiny silver bells, a beacon of joy for all the fairy folk. One day, a great storm, darker and more ferocious than any the woods had ever seen, descended upon the land. The wind howled like a wounded beast, and rain fell in icy sheets. Elara, ever brave, flew out to help guide the younger fairies and forest creatures to safety. She darted through the gale, her light a tiny but determined spark against the overwhelming darkness. But a sudden, violent gust of wind, sharp as a shard of glass, caught her off guard. It threw her against the rough bark of an ancient oak tree. When the storm finally passed and the sun hesitantly peeked through the clouds, Elara awoke on a bed of soft moss. A searing pain shot through her back. She tried to move her wings to lift them for her morning flight, but they would not respond. One of them was torn, a delicate lacework of starlight now cruelly ripped, and the other was bent at an impossible angle. They were broken. The world went silent as the truth sank in. The fairy princess who danced with the clouds was now bound to the forest floor. Grief settled over Elara like a heavy cloak. She watched her friends soar through the sky, their laughter now a painful reminder of what she had lost. The joy she once brought to the woods had vanished, replaced by a quiet sorrow that seemed to drain the color from the world around her. She hid herself away, ashamed of her broken wings and the pity she saw in the eyes of her subjects. How could she be a princess, a beacon of hope, when she herself felt so hopeless? As days turned into weeks, a wise old tortoise named Orion, who had seen centuries pass in the woods, came to find her. He didn't offer pity or empty reassurances. Instead, he simply sat with her. "Princess," he said one afternoon, his voice slow and deep like the rumbling earth. "A wing is for flying, yes. But is that all a fairy is? Is a songbird nothing without its song, or a river nothing without its current?" Elara looked at him, tears welling in her eyes. "But flying was everything," she whispered. "It was who I was." Orion nodded slowly. "It was part asterisk of who you were. Your wings carried you through the sky, but it was your heart that made you want to help others during the storm. Your wings showed your beauty, but it is your spirit that shines brighter than any star. You are more than just your wings, Princess Elara." His words planted a tiny seed of thought in her heart. She began to look at the world from a new perspective, from the ground. She noticed things she had never seen from above. The intricate patterns on a snail's shell, the way tiny mushrooms created stairways on fallen logs, the secret dance of ants in their busy colonies. She started talking to the creatures of the forest floor, the beetles, the caterpillars, and the field mice. She learned their stories, their struggles, and their joys. Slowly, Elara discovered a new purpose. She couldn't fly to the highest branches anymore, but she could help a lost ladybug find its way home. She couldn't paint the sky with her flight, but she could organize the fireflies to create breathtaking light shows in the clearings each night. She learned about the healing properties of roots and herbs, tending to the sick and injured with a gentle touch and a wisdom that grew deeper each day. Her laughter, once carried on the wind, now bubbled up from the forest floor, rich and full of a new kind of happiness. The other fairies, seeing her transformation, began to land more often. They would sit with her, sharing stories and learning the secrets of the world below. Elara taught them that strength wasn't just about soaring high, but about being grounded, about connecting with the world and with each other in every way possible. One evening, as the woods were bathed in the soft glow of the moon, the fairies gathered around Elara. They had woven for her a cloak from the softest spider silk, embroidered with glowing moon petal flowers. It wasn't to hide her broken wings, but to celebrate her new role as the heart of the forest. As she put it on, it shimmered with a light all its own. An old fairy, the keeper of stories, spoke. "You were our princess of the sky," he said, his voice filled with reverence. "But now you are our queen of the woods. You have shown us that true strength isn't about what we can do, but who we choose to be, no matter the circumstances. Your spirit flies higher and shines brighter than any wings ever could." Elara looked at the faces of her friends, her family, her subjects, all looking at her not with pity, but with love and admiration. She had lost her ability to fly, but in doing so, she had found something far greater, herself. And in the heart of the Whispering Woods, the fairy princess with the broken wings reigned not from a throne in the clouds, but from the very soul of the forest, a true and beloved queen, proving that even when we are broken, we can become more whole than ever before. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe for more stories.